Science review. Mixtures and solutions. Rate of dissolving. Picture yourself at Parley Beach. It's a very hot day, and you want a well-mixed drink of Kool-Aid. You're so thirsty, in fact, you don't really care whether it's cold or hot. You simply need a well-mixed mixture of Kool-Aid and water. A homogeneous solution. First, you would start with a solvent. In this case, carefully I'm going to pour some water into a beaker. Now remember, I'm interested in how fast I can make this. Not how well it'll taste, not how cold it is, but simply how quickly you can do this. The first thing I need a solute. In this case, it's the Kool-Aid. Now unfortunately, this Kool-Aid has been sitting in the science lab for a whole year, and it seems to have clumped together. The first thing I'm going to do is I have to break up the Kool-Aid so that it's spread out, so that it covers a larger area. The first thing you can do to increase how fast you can make a solution is to increase the surface area. Now that I've crushed the Kool-Aid and it's spread out, I should be able to add some of this carefully to the water. Now, I'm choosing just to add a very, very small amount. In other words, a very small amount of solute. The second way that you can speed up how fast a solution is made is by controlling the amount of solute. So we call that the concentration or the amount of the solute. The next thing doesn't really apply here, but there are some solvents that dissolve solutes better than others. For example, water is not very good at dissolving oil. Water is very good at dissolving many other things, for example, Kool-Aid. So, if you want to make a solution quickly, consider the solvent type. The next thing that you can do is you can agitate or stir the mixture. If I use this stir stick here, I can see that the solute, the Kool-Aid, is mixing with the solvent, the water, much faster than if I just left it there and waited for it to dissolve. Last but not least, if I was to add some heat, for example in the form of a Bunsen burner to the bottom, the particles will move quicker and they will have a tendency to pull each other apart and to mix more evenly. So the last one would be to add heat. We mentioned agitate already. So one more time. To increase the rate of dissolving, you can increase the surface area of the solute. Carefully consider the concentration of the solute, in other words, how little or how much you put in. Consider also the solvent type. For example, water is great for dissolving Kool-Aid. Adding heat and stirring will also speed up the rate, that is, how fast the dissolving occurs. Rate of dissolving.